How important is your alignment when you're trying to get out of back pain? And what should you look at in your alignment if you don't know what you're doing? Well, that's what I'm going to show you today in this video right now. Hey there everyone, I'm Dr. Brooke Olson here, the co-founder of the Physio Revolution here in Denver, and I've helped hundreds of people get out of back pain naturally without having to use surgeries, pain pills, or injections. And today I'm excited because I'm going to talk all about a concept I call alignment stacking, and what this is going to teach you is how important your alignment is when trying to get out of back pain, and what you should look for, even when you don't know what you are doing. Or if you don't have any way to give yourself an x-ray or take an image of your alignment, or if you don't have any clue where to start or what needs to be done to find it. How do you do that, and how important it is to have your alignment in order to get back out of back pain? So let's jump on over to the board really quick, and I'm going to map out alignment stacking with you. Now you must understand something about this concept. Before I map this out, understand one thing. Everybody starts with a different alignment, and everybody starts with a different type of back pain, different types of compensations in their body. I'm sure you have had some really noticeable compensations that are happening because of your back pain or other areas of pain you've experienced in the past as well that had led to these compensations. And that's why everyone has different alignments when they start this process of alignment stacking that I'm going to show you. So for me, when I had back pain, I had pain that was traveling in my left side of my back all the way down into my foot of my left side. And also I had previous pains in my left knee, and I had previous injuries in my ankles, and you guessed it, on my left side as well. So I was starting to notice some imbalances left to right, and this is where the concept of alignment stacking comes in for you. And when I started on myself, what I did was I started basically at the end, go all the way down to the bottom of your body, right? So when we think about alignment stacking, we want to think about ankles, and then moving our way up to the next joint, which is your knees, to your hips, and then to your back, right? And so when I started out, I wanted to see what motions left to right were different. And what I noticed right away was, I'm gonna show you right here, is that I had problems, look at no socks, or no shoes. I had problems bringing my foot up this direction, and I was missing more motion in that direction than my right side. So I looked at the ankle and noticed that was different. Then I went to the knees, and I noticed that I wasn't missing as much motion bending it, but I was missing the motion straightening it in comparison to the right side as well. So I had less motion in my left side at my ankle going up and at my knee straightening as well. So I'm noticing these things happening at different levels here. And then I moved up in the stacking process, and I wanted to see what was happening at my hip. And I was noticing that I was actually missing more motion bringing my knee to my chest than my right side as well. This one just felt stiffer. And so then I went to my back, and I started to do different motions with my back. And what I noticed was that when I pushed my hips all the way like this, I have way less motion in that side than I do when I go to my right side like that. And so this is part of alignment stacking when we look at somebody, and where I started, went all the way to the bottom and started to look at the alignment in my ankles, then in my knees and see how it affected it, then in my hips, and then into my back. So as I kept looking for them and fixing them, not only did the differences change and get better from side to side, but I was also having less and less back pain. I was literally able to fix my back pain by looking at my ankle, my knees, my hips, and motions on my back that were different from one side to the other side. And not only that, but when the pain was gone, I kept fixing the differences and was able to stay away from any back flare-ups in the future as well, which is awesome. This is the concept of alignment stacking, and it gets down to the real root cause of why back pain came on in the first place. Because let's be honest, typically back pain doesn't just come on from something you did. Yes, there's trauma, but it normally comes on because of asymmetries or compensations we do or we have for a really long time. And the main point of all of this, of why alignment is so important, is to help you get out of back pain. Anyways, I hope that helped. And by the way, if you like to have a specialist look at your alignment and tell you what your root cause is, then I invite you to book a call with one of my team members here at the Physio Revolution. They will ask you questions about your back pain and decide if we are a good fit for each other. And if you like what you hear, you can ask us what it looks like to take you on as a client. You'll just answer some simple questions we have, and we'll see if we're a good fit for one another. And if we have the availability to take you on as a client, we'll tell you what the next steps look like in that process. All you have to do is just start by booking a call today in the button down below, and we'll talk to you soon.